think we shall. I think we shall make an assassin. Or do we want to do a psyker? You know, I think we'll do an assassin just because she wants to be a smartass. And while I love being a sniper, yep, I guess we'll just play as a sniper. Why not? We'll do story mode because that's always the fun. You know, as tempting as it is to go through and name that, I'm not going to, because I know if I do, Fox or Shadow will come in here and start screaming. Excuse my voice today. Allergies are a PETA. You know what? Let's just go. Oops. Okay. Why isn't my keyboard? There we go. As long as that didn't freak out over here. Okay. There we go. Bam. No, we want to do the tutorial mission because why the hell not? It is the 41st millennium, and there is no peace amongst the stars. The Imperium of Man is besieged from all sides by the Xenos races and is slowly rotting away from the inside, tainted by the Chaos Gods. Inquisitors are autonomous, powerful agents who wage a great and secret war for mankind. They fight in the shadows, and nothing is beyond their authority. They are the judges and the executioners.
Inquisitor's log. Classified report for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the Inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. It has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It is authentic but extremely old. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced. There were many delays during the journey, but the coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave finally led me to this desolate system. The signal is coming from a battered fortress monastery. It got through the warp surges with considerable loss of data, and my astropath has been unable to decipher it. I will personally investigate the source of this mysterious signal.
Welcome to the Martyr.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact, though. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition.
Loot.
And lots of empty halls.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
Damn it.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
As I was saying, I do love they kept the original opening there. I remember the deafening roar of the turrets. My Imperial carrier was trailing, a blaze of fire and smoke as it smashed into the hangar deck. I heard the screech of shredding metal, but the vast emptiness of the colossal hall swallowed the noise. Somehow, slowly, painfully, I crawled out of the smoldering wreckage. The air was stale, and the mysterious fortress monastery loomed dark and empty. And then I realized it was full of halflings with their book of grudges, of restaurants they had eaten at recently that they didn't like. Uh-oh. I'll click it in just a second, responding back to them here.
Captain, do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Vox communication is jammed and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return. Inquisitorial log. New entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later.
So, new investigation. The abandoned Colossus. I must find out everything I can about this fortress monastery. Where does it come from? Is there someone in charge of this abandoned Colossus? What happened to the thousands of people on the hundreds of subdecks? So many questions, but I trust the Emperor that I'll find the answers here, in the darkness. Uh-oh, just knocked something down. Well... Oh. Oh. I know what this is. That came from Shadow. Alright, little Moogle cat, you cannot... Go ahead, help yourself right there. Alright, Lucky Kitty, we are moving you to over here, where you will stay. Maybe somebody will stop chewing on your tail. Okay, next piece, the cage. I am stranded on the hangar deck of the Fortress Monastery. The teleport and my Vox signal are both jammed, and the automatic weapon systems of the Martyr are active. I need to find the controls in order to disable the systems that are cutting off my connection to my ship. And Captain Von Winter, is this correct, Jezebel Cat? It's funny that you would come up here right now, Cat, of all times. Since we named the assassin after you, because she's just as crazy as you are. I was going to say, do you want to say hello? And instead, you just want to plop down on my lap. Quit! Alright, hold on. There we go. Let me move the lumbar support up. That way you have plenty of room to sit down. Sit down. It's not pushing me forward. There you go. It's the only problem with this gaming chair is that lumbar support in the bottom. Alright, lay down, little cat. How do we play? How do we move? How do we fight? I really don't want to deal with the servitor. New tutorial. Object activation. Left clicks on objects to open and activate them. Some objects require you to press and hold down the F key until the progress bar is completed. I love how there is the split right there, and I'm wondering if it's the monitor, but I doubt it. In the old days, there actually was a big frickin' F that popped up on your screen. God, I remember that. Holy hell. Back in closed beta, it did this in early access. Wow. That's a riot. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to read all the thing about activation.
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive. Open the door.
Melnock, speak friend and enter. Melnock? Oh, new tutorial. Camera controls. Yeah, rotate the camera by pressing down the mouse wheel. Zoom in and out by scrolling. Oh, this takes me back. Ooh, it's a cogitator.
An ancient cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
Ouch. Ouch. Even the cat jumped on that one. Yes, new character. I am playing the assassin. I figured I would try something because my throat is really messed up. Yeah, I saw your next week. Wow, that's crazy on that test, Shadow, on what she's doing. Anatomical enumeration. By the way, the assassin's name is Jezebel. Is Jez. I don't know where the name came from. Do you? Lay down, little one. Okay. Anatomical enumeration initiated. Vessel 897, Lucius.442.alpha class.subsea 35. Name, Martyr. It's the first time we've actually seen the name. Code number 57.ert.294.beta. Current status, in the possession of the holy orders of the Emperor's Inquisition. Hey, what a show. You want to dance? The Inquisition. Hey, what a... No? Okay. Oh, I'm not getting much sleep tonight, am I? You are going to jump all over the place and run back and forth on me and remind me to never do this to you again. I am well aware of how you are, cat. Don't sit on my mouse. I'm sorry, you okay? Huh? I know it's really hot for you, cat. Okay, warning. Verifying current status. Inadequate data collated. Last maintenance logged 8.134.967.m36. Warning, Geller shield compromised. I love that they actually have a Geller shield. Current rate of impairment 47.34% estimated. You know that's from a tech priest, right? Right, cat? Adeptus Mechanicus. When they give you percentages, yeah. Warning, prayers of maintenance required in the following zones. Yeah, she is going to bite me. She's over at the weapon her tail pretty good. Cataloging zones. Cataloging failed. Okay, I may not read a whole lot of these tonight. Invocations of blessed recalibration required in the following zones. Cataloging zones. Cataloging failed. Warning, corrupted data. Diagnostics interrupted. Initiating Psalm 178756 and a whole shit ton of binary.
Just as I suspected, it's a pile of rust. At least I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on the ship for other details.
She sounds like Claudia Black. Ooh.
New log entry. Found some corpses. Blood smells and tastes fresh. The wounds are recent. I have no idea what killed them, but it's not human and it's still close.
So I want to point out right here, she tasted the blood to find out it was still fresh. Access your journal restore by pressing the J key. Yep. By the way, this is all the original, which I just think is fucking awesome. Hey, there's our sniper rifle.
Let's see how this weapon works. Yes, I think it will do.
Oh, you know it, baby. Single shot that is a knockback. Explosive shot, long range, high suppression. Sniper shot, knockdown and a knockback, and it breaks armor. And shoot and retreat. So, though I don't see her shooting. Oh, it's because we're not doing that. Okay. Oh, damn. Then they called her Senorita. Oh my god.
A spawn of chaos. An interesting challenge at least. What a shame. A magnificent Imperial tomb despoiled by chaos. It will be a glorious task scraping this place clean again.
Yeah, I like the voice of this one. She's awesome. Okay, so we didn't used to be able to do this. Now we can. So, short burst, full auto, crippling salvo, or assault gunnery. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, she has a great voice. I'm not sad by it. Uh-oh.
New log entry. I have found a room tainted by the filth of chaos. There is also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox jammer.
Enjoy the water, Shadow. Okay, incident log. The Martyr opened fire on an approaching rogue trader vessel, causing considerable damage and loss of life on the targeted ship. Teleportarium signals are regularly jammed, blocking entry and exit to and from the monastery. Confessions of the related personnel during the penance hearings. Searching self-pick recording database. Records not found. Jezebel. Conclusion. After thorough investigation and questioning, I can safely claim that no personnel were involved in the incident. The defense turrets opened fire without any human involvement, and the signal blocking any teleportation attempts is generated automatically. Probable cause. System malfunction. Process is initiated. Logged a priority level request to the maintenance fraternity, awaiting confirmation. Had emergency cogitators installed on the hangar deck and a main cogitator in the control room where security personnel can manually override both the turret systems and the teleportarium signals in case of any further incidents. Attachment. Medical reports of personnel voluntarily participating in the confessions. The data is corrupted.
I found new information. There is an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals.
Okay, so we have a new clue for the Colossus. I found a functioning cogitator on the hangar deck. Data is corrupted, but I was able to glean some information. This abandoned ship is the Fortress Monastery, Martyr, an ancient vessel that once fell under inquisitorial jurisdiction. Maintenance logs indicate that the Fortress Monastery has been abandoned for millennia. The signs indicate the presence of a primitive heretic culture living in the abandoned halls of the Fortress Monastery, and also heavy influence of the worshippers of a demonic entity. If I'm not mistaken, the whole area is infected by the taint of Nurgle. Fucking Nurgle. The cage. I've learned in the past that the weapon systems of the Martyr used to fire automatically on vessels that attempted to land on the Fortress Monastery, and the tech priest that it might have been the result of some incident in the warp. The same applies to teleport and the Vox jammers, but there are cogitators on the hangar deck and in the main control room where security personnel could manually override the order. Let's go turn them off, little girl. Open.
Open the door.
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
By the Emperor. What foul abomination is this?
Yep. I don't know, but I really want to go
Oh,
find
but you
out.
shouldn't talk, mindless drone. Hush now and watch that door.
Did she just call me a mindless drone? No, she couldn't have been talking to me. Oh, yummy.
Did you just line up for your imminent death, heretics?
Oh, I really like her. Alright, so let's switch back.
Purified.
Puritized. Yeah, okay, so I think I'm going to be playing this one for a while. Not because she's got a great voice. Which reminds me, I need to get you two on Discord while I'm doing this. Alright, so nothing in here. Deactivate the Vox jammer.
Finally, that's the cogitator that will disable the jammer. I couldn't turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally. I thought we'd lost you.
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me, I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
Because you both have great meth voices. Mine's all like scratchy and itchy and sounds like Marge from The Simpsons. This is what happens when you overeat and end up getting massively ill from it. Which reminds me. Oh, the Sheba's passed out in his bed, but where is our namesake? Ah, there she is. You're circling me like a little sniper shark. She's circling me like a sniper shark. Okay, so let's do making contact. Alright, little sniper shark, do you want in my lap? Come on. I've made it out of the hangar where I found evidence of a serious chaos infestation. I need to investigate this further. Lay down, little cat. Boop.
Our augurs have picked up a Vox signal not far from your location. It is transmitting on an Imperial channel. It could be important.
I'm on my way there.
Nah, it's just Caius, for fuck's sake. Map overlay. Press the M key for the map overlay. Yes, yes, yes. The adrenaline resource, which is this, which allows me to do a holo field. Which, as soon as we get enough enemies, I'll pop one. And that's why we destroy. I can't reach it.
Reloading.
Oh, hey, that one had a flamethrower. That one does have a flamethrower.
For the Emperor.
For the Emperor.
By the Emperor.
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
Nurgle.
The handiwork of a cult. The remains of an inquisitorial expedition. A tasteless offering to a powerful servant of chaos.
In other words, there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Oh, Raggy, you're right. Right after my own heart. This abandoned wreck was transmitting an astropathic distress signal that followed ancient inquisitorial protocols. The fortress monastery didn't answer our hails, and we did not detect any ships any ships. I can't speak anymore, Jezebel. Any signs of life on the decks from our ship. Nevertheless, I found fresh corpses, clearly members of a recent Imperial expedition. Who were these men, and what were they doing here? And other than Raggy and I, we seem to be the only two females on the entire fucking ship. That's a bit terrifying. Well, I have leveled up.
Now you are gone.
And then they call me Inquisitor, and they say it's so nice to meet ya. And I'm like, oh na na na. Oh shit, take cover. You know, I really wish they could run out of ammo. They can, but... Oh! I broke a fucking nail because of you. Oh, and now I got a frag grenade.
Grenades lack the precision I'd normally prefer. Not that I'm complaining in this situation.
Sometimes you just gotta go with it rough. Exploded from Engine Seer Theta. Current rank operator, confessor to the great machine spirit of the Martyr. I liked it. I liked it. Inloaded to Engine Seer Omnicrom 4. Current rank engineer Hierophant of the Martyr. Automatically generated social components clipped. Type honorifics. Omega level encryption initiated. Begins. Inquiry regarding confidential emergency invocation 7763P awaiting review. Precedent. Supplementary records collated. Attached. Analysis. The machine spirit of the Martyr shows every sign of intellectual instability. Threat assessment. Ultra high and growing. Proposal. Detachment of data serfs in the Blessed Core. Initiating data module scrubbing and anointing central processing modules. Personal note. The machine spirit is slowly becoming insane, and it started to override the defense systems, destroying some possibly harmless voidcraft trying to land on the deck. We must act before it sheds more blood. I don't need to remind you the fateful consequences of such information becomes open knowledge. It all must remain confidential. I submit this invocation in the name of the Omnissiah to the wisdom of my trusted Hierophant. Hierophant responds back, go fuck yourself. I thought it was a good joke. Oh,
A
we have
proper
command.
welcome committee at last. That grenade could be useful now.
Oh, you damn straight it could be useful now. But here we go. Hollow. And
This commander is tough. A worthy enemy at last.
then he dies in 2 shots. The bad thing is I hate that they take and they put these cannons over here. So, while that's all wonderful and good, it does me no good whatsoever. Okay, so we need to go that way, which is why we're going to go this way. Yeah, so our special ability, oh look, agitator, gives us holograms. I can have a threesome with myself. Now that's a bad joke. They're just holograms though. Oh, 897 Lucius.442 Alpha Class Sub C35 Name Martyr Binary Benhart Transcriptor Enabled Recalibrational Him Initiated Secondary Data Stream Decipher Enabled Node Martyr Inquisitor 2343 AF1 Sector Caligari 9 Deck 13A. I'm not even going to go into the Kappa subsector. Note A. I hope you are reading this. That's the safest way for us to communicate. If they find out what we're planning, they'll execute us. Hide your messages in the maintenance sermons and make them look like simple devotional notes. We need to plan our next step. There are huge problems on the research decks. That's weird out there. The Red Sanctum has been quarantined. Alert, corruptive code influx. Analysis inconclusive. Note B. I received your message. By the Emperor, this is bad. Same here, down here. Nobody knows where the Martyr is headed, and with Uther holed up in the Sanctum and his seconds in charge plotting against him, I have no idea where to turn. Activated Purification Protocol. Note A. Uther will be our death. Think about it. He promised us immortality and glory for the Imperium. And now we have, what? Those things in the Dark Zone. We must get out of here immediately, or shall we join the others? Request. Suspicious devotional code lines discovered. Issue. Central modules inactive. Log. Not archive. Disabled. Whole bunch of binary. So, what have we discovered? basically, I found something strange buried deep under layers of corrupted data, discarded cogitator. It seems to be a secret correspondence between some prominent members of the cult that used to control the Martyr. The exchange was hidden away in analytical sermons and useless tech litanies, probably to avoid discovery by a certain Uther Tiberius, the leader of the cult. The correspondence is from a time when the Martyr was still intact and wandering the sector with a set purpose. The messages betray a sense of impending catastrophe as some experiments have gone wrong. And then under the cage, according to the records of a correspondence between two high-ranking members of the Adeptus Mechanicus serving on the Martyr, it seemed that the local machine spirit began to show signs of symptoms which, in the case of a human subject, would indicate the onset of insanity. Even the tech priests were baffled by this remarkable scenario, and they even contemplated the destruction of the machine spirits. And nothing new in the expedition. I love that my girls are just following me, blowing shit up. Oh, look, corpse.
I have found a corpse of an Imperial soldier. I'll take his data slate. It could contain a recording that could shed some light on what happened here.
Oh, yeah. Totally. A Chaos Space Marine Dreadnought. Nice. Let us go, little sniper.
I slay in my name.
Oh yeah. And here we go. Space Marine.
I found the body of a fallen Adeptus Astartes.
What? Did you just say that there was a dead space marine down there?
Yes.
He must have been a member of that unlucky Imperial reconnaissance team I found.
Allow me to clarify that. You only found pieces of them. So it'll be just you against something that tore apart one of the mightiest champions of the Imperium.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet, Captain. It could easily be more than one creature.
Damn straight, looking on the bright side. Okay, so in the expedition, examining the remains of some other dead Imperial soldiers, I found a broken data slate. I could only recover a badly damaged pick record of an ambush. These men were attacked by a powerful creature of chaos, and the recorded audio implies that they had a Lord Inquisitor on board as well. Now, we didn't get to hear the audio. That had been removed since early access. Used to be there in early access. If you go into my original playthroughs, going all the way fucking back to like part 1, part 2, I think you'll find it there. I found the corpse of a fallen Adeptus Astartes. He was clearly a member of the mysterious Imperial expedition. The Space Marine was torn into pieces, so it's difficult to tell which chapter he belonged to. I must also mention one of the oddities of the situation. I was unable to identify the heraldry on his power armor. The only explanation is that this warrior of the Emperor must have belonged to a chapter I've never heard of. Well, you are near the Caligari sector, so... Oh yeah, baby, come on. Oh, I like that. Oh, Jesus, mother of God.
Terminus Est.
I forgot I had that AoE on button too. Ouch. Oh. Come on, girls. Let's go this way and take out the ones over here first. Oh, it's nerdlings.
There is strength in numbers, you think? Oh, fools.
Oh, they seem to think so. Okay, so we're gonna go over this way. poison me. Goddamn Nurgles. Nobody likes you, Nurgles. Nobody. Oh, but there's a chest. Ah, a laser pistol. Which, I do believe. Oh, hey, look at that. We can actually... Oh, no. We want to keep the holific armor. But I do think we will go ahead and increase the laser pistol. Which now makes things even more interesting because they're not the same goddamn weapon. Well, that's not the source of the Vox signal. Oh, maybe it is.
Team Sigma, this is Chaos Thorn speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I'm an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate...
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
Now I have a
Log
problem.
entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
And this is where I have my problem. Because he is so much fucking nicer to her. I made contact with an officer called Caius Thorn. He is leading one of the combat teams that arrived with the mysterious expedition. Thorn clearly thinks that I also belong to the Imperial Reconnaissance Force doing some kind of reconnoiter on this abandoned ship. He also mentioned a certain Lord Klosterheim. Therefore, I suspect that the expedition must be quite large, and it is supervised by at least several Inquisitors. I could use his confusion to gain more information later. Ah. Such a manipulator. Oh, hey, you know what? So many barrels. So look. Okay, so we unlocked the plasma pistol. We got a couple skill points. Can't really do a whole lot except for come here and look at stuff. Obviously, accuracy is very important. Survival is important in surprise state. Carnal squeeze. That just sounds naughty. +1 damage bonus per adrenal point spent for 5 seconds. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm tempted to say it, but I'm not gonna say it. There we go. But I'm really tempted to say it. Okay, so I am ranged combat right now. Alright, so range damage bonus. We have 1 point. Alright. Continuing on. I followed a Vox signal, established a connection with the member, blah blah blah. I didn't get to read in time because I was too slow.
It's Thorn again. Another wave of filth is on its way to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as possible.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence. And you are definitely confusing me with someone else.
You are an Inquisitor, which is enough for me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. I need you to eliminate these creatures. It will slow down the tribes.
Of course it will. Come on. Ah, they were close enough. Damn.
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer?
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Caius Thorn exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think that I'm a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery just like you.
Why do you think so?
I made a scan. That giant wreckage looks completely dead from here. No sign of any other voidcraft in the vicinity.
Okay, then that is possible. Huh, okay. Oh, I see, so it only... yeah. It only gave me the one frag grenade, just to tease me.
Loading.
Oh, let's come back, Inquisitor. Let's have some fun with them. Okay, girls, come here. Oh, no, you're gonna die!
Now, you are gone.
You insolent little bitches. Shit. And I left them in the fucking poison. Come on. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Follow. Follow. Thank you. Let's go fuck this guy up. He did.
I've eliminated the first tribal champion. I wonder if those mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I'll know more soon.
She's just so bloodthirsty. You know what? What's back this way? Loot. That's what's back this way. Just loot. Ouch. Oh, mosquito bite. Don't need the inoculator. Let's keep going. Oh, you killed left and right. You bastards. One little, two little, three little, Nurgle's dead. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little, Nurgle's dead. One Nurgle, ha ha ha. 2 Nurgles, ha ha ha. 3 Nurgle spawn, ha ha ha. It's not my fault. My voice is just this naturally beautiful. What can I say? Alright, girls. Go get them left and right. Way.
Thorn here. How are you faring, Inquisitor?
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say that I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
You know, he's not so much of a dick at the moment. But later, he becomes a huge dick. Okay, nothing there. No, stop. Work exploded, I guess you'll have to go in next week. Just saying. Yeah, I have your sacrifice right here.
You are guilty.
Wow, left and right died really fast. No, you don't wish, because wishes have a way of coming back to haunt us, and never in the way we want them to.
Reloading.
Yeah, but he's dead, so it's alright.
The filth of chaos has retreated from my door. Regrouping, I'd say. I take it you killed the tribal champions.
Yes, I purged the place.
How ambitious! I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desecrated shrine next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
Yes, monkey spa. Sorry, my throat is really hurting right now.
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
Okay, so we unlocked a few more things. That's just one passive point. It's not really worth it to overly play with at this point. And again, I apologize. My throat is really jack-and-act. It's not as good as what I have. better than that, though. Alright. Moving right along.
This is just a calm before the storm. Take advantage of the respite before the wretches return. At least, I can send you some reinforcements. The hostiles are keeping some of my scouts caged up in the desecrated sanctum. Free the guardsmen and bring them to the control room.
What if I don't want to? What
Your command.
What if I want to leave them where they are? I don't need to see about allied units. I know all about allied units. Kill them all. I mean, try not to kill them all. Oops.
New log entry. I'm entering the sanctum. The sculptures are undeniably imperial, but I've never seen anything like this before. The colossal statues seem both recognizable and unfamiliar. Did I just find an imperial cult from the past?
Maybe. I mean, I know, but I can't tell. Because that would ruin it. Okay, let's go.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Oh, wait. No. That was just a trick to make us go in.
At your command! Take it like a man, guardsman!
Personal log by archivist Anselm D. Avidio. First analysis. I need to modify my early estimate of the age of this magnificent ship. The Praetorian symbolism and the content of the prayer book. Oh, reference Inquisitorial 834 Met 6. So he's an Inquisitor. Indicates ancient heritage, sometime between the 35th and 36th millennium. The potential connection to the age of apostasy indicates fascinating prospects. I must admit that some of our discoveries are unique, almost radical in nature, especially the pieces directly connected to Uther Tiberius Kirk and his sect. The adornments and other elements are clearly imperial in origin on the ship, but the details, like the winged statues, all suggest a cult that used to be imperial, but which has been lost or subsequently purged from the archives. Personal notes. The techno-archaeologist was baffled by the first radium-carbon results. This may be a rather bold statement since he lacks facial features, emotions, and soul, but he looked almost shocked. Damn his inconclusive results. He tried to argue about the age of this emperor-forsaken derelict, but I'm certain about my analysis, and a bit troubled. The mural about the scarlet apotheosis. Hello, friendly cat. In the Imperium beyond was unsettling to say the least. The angel of death growing more grim with each passing hour. May the Emperor have mercy on our souls. Forward to Inquisitor Klosterheim, personal archive.
Ready to fight!
Okay, cat, you need to lay down. I'm not tanking. Mom's not here in her office, so you can't go and sit in front of her and get in her way. This is great practice, but let's not, okay?
Precious blood.
Oh, precious blood. And it tastes fresh. Okay, cat, I really need you to lay down, please. Thank you. Ah, and I missed.
For the Emperor!
Loading.
Reloading.
Now you'll pay!
Cat, lay the hell down. I swear to God.
Ready to fight!
I'm gonna go all John Wick on your ass in a minute. Ow! Come here. Come here. Come here. I got you. I got you. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. I know, you haven't been feeling well today. Okay, lay down. How's your paw? How's your paw? Give me 1 second. How's your paw? Huh? You okay? How's your paw? Well, you're not purring as loud as you usually are, but you are purring. Oh. Thank you for providing seppuku to my stomach today, though I didn't really think I needed a ritual death. But thank you.
Ready to fight!
Yes, guardsman. I get you're ready to fight. Let me go get you killed. I'll have to deal with yourself more. Friendly, eat the other one, please. Friendly, eat the other one, please. No, lay in front of the
We
kid.
don't have much time, Inquisitor. Hurry up and take as many guardsmen with you as you can.
Yeah, well. All I can say, Thorn, is go fuck yourself.
Now you'll pay, scum! For the Emperor!
So, technically, I can't kill those.
For the Emperor!
That's wonderful. Oh, that hurts. I
Ready
thought
to
there was
fight!
more. Guardsman, get your ass out of the cage and follow us. Don't need that. Oh, there go my shadows. Okay. My holograms.
Death is a journey.
Death is a journey. You were absolutely right. You know, where the hell are my guardsmen? Oh, they're too busy sitting outside the goddamn door.
Take it like a man, Guardsman!
Somebody go open the cage of this Imperial morons that got captured. Friendly, get off the mouse cord, please.
The Abhumans are banging their war drums, calling up the filth of chaos from the caverns of the ship. If you want to know what a real battle looks like, I suggest you join me as soon as you can.
Oh, Caius, shut up. See, this is why I don't like Caius. Then he goes rogue later, but that's a whole other story. That is a tale for another time.
I slay in thy name.
Take it like a man, Guardsman! Move! Move!
Kill streak.
Ready to fight!
Yeah, well. Oh, there's a Logan's rifle. What the hell is that? Oh, long last rifle. Okay. I was trying to figure that one out. Boy, that was confusing. Yeah, it's not better quality than the Riper I have right now, so we can stay. And I'm not gonna switch yet. Excuse me, Swordsa can come later, after she's more established.
Inquisitor, our Augurs are starting to pick up huge waves of hostiles approaching your position. Can you hold them off on your own?
Yeah.
I find your ignorance of my capabilities amusing. For the moment, at least.
So what is your plan?
Imagine a surgeon cutting out lumps of tainted flesh. One by one, they will die. They won't even know who killed them. I will not grant them this gift.
I'll have the transport ship ready, just in case.
Caius Thorne is not the only one who's arrogant, as you can see. Oh yeah, now I can use the long-last rifle. Cat, how about you quit hitting the monitor? So the camera's moving because the cat is moving it. The clues I found led me to the following conclusions. Recently, a sizable Imperial expedition landed on the fortress Monastery, led by a certain Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. The purpose and the current whereabouts of these explorers are still unknown. Although, judging by the large number of casualties they have suffered, I assume that the expedition must have had considerable numbers. Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim had Inquisitors and Interrogators in his retinue. Also some Space Marines from the Stormwatcher chapter. We haven't found that out yet, but it's in here. I find it troubling that the Caligari Conclave neglected to reveal the existence of this expedition to me. Of course they did. What else are they gonna do? No, cat, let me alone. Okay, continuing into the last bit. Before we have to walk Eldushk. Okay, so now I gotta go through and actually survive the onslaught.
Your command.
The Inquisition. Hey, what a show, the Inquisition. Oh, okay, Caius.
Welcome to the Martyr, Inquisitor. Not exactly the army I imagined, but reinforcements at last.
So you do realize now that I don't belong to your expedition?
I do, and I regret the confusion. We were not expecting any guests on this Emperor-forsaken wreck. And first I thought that you must belong to Klosterheim's retinue. That fool brought a whole army of busybodies and interrogators with him.
You must tell me everything about this man, his expedition, and the Martyr. But first, I'll disable the Tallyport jammer.
The cogitator that overrides the jammer is 2 hallways away, and the whole control deck is swarming with feral tribes. Why do you think I'm stuck in this hole? They're keeping us pinned down in here.
Time to turn the tide together, Sergeant.
Inquisitor, we have a problem.
Now is not a good time.
Shit.
At your command.
Alright, so what do I have? Deploy a minefield. Okay, so since I have Jack Ender all shit over here. Deploy it there.
Off with you.
Off with your head.
Take it like a man, guardsman.
You know what, while we're doing this, I am curious what this is down here real quick.
Let's take a look at this cogitator.
Why not? Logged under a humble tract on the violent changes in the behavior of the machine spirit. Logged by Engineer Theta, Lucan, Operator, Confessor to the Great Machine, Spirit of the Martyr. Date of assessment is corrupted. Insert Psalm 196.a. and a whole bunch of Bible I'm not going to try and read for you. Summary. After the rites of diagnostics and reciting the necessary hymns to placate its mood, I prayed to the machine spirit and humbly asked it to confide in me about the causes of the recurring system failures. Corrupted data. Why the automatic defense systems of the Martyr destroyed that rogue trader cruiser, and why the Martyr initiated conflicts with a non-hostile vessel of an explorator fleet. Thus, corrupted data. So we really haven't gone into much about this explorator fleet yet. The machine spirit of the Martyr denies cooperation, citing Sacred Order 947.a as issued by our spiritual leader, the late Uther Tiberius. Late, which now suddenly he's dead. Addendum. No executable directive exists under this name. The machine spirit claims that the Martyr must follow a determined route to a classified location. and that the protection of the Martyr is top priority. And it asserts its rights to override the Martyr automated weapon systems and teleportarium in times of need. That has not changed since early access. Assessment: possible warp infestation of the machine spirit, invoking the conclave of the imminent system purge. Warning: searching databanks. Content missing. Okay, so let's go kill some.
These records are disturbing. This martyr has a mind of its own.
Yes, yes it does, Inquisitor. But that's alright. We don't mind that it has a mind of its own.
Well then, that was a pleasant warm-up, wasn't it? But Inquisitor, I'm sure they will drag their... We interrogated
Yes.
some of these tribesmen. They are all descendants of the original crew. Anyway, during centuries of drifting through the void, one of their generations forgot about our holy emperor and found new things to worship.
And what would this god be?
Madness incarnated, they call it. It could be anything, if you ask me, but nothing good.
Nothing.
Inquisitor,
Take,
listen to me.
take
The monastery is...
I'm in the middle of something. Later.
Now you'll pay, scum!
From my god, emperor. These are just
Charge!
stupid.
Said charge!
Ah! Die.
At your command!
Oh,
Take
wait.
it like a man, guardsman!
These are dead. I love
Charge! I said charge!
AoE.
For the Emperor!
I gotta make sure I don't forget behind me. Otherwise I will.
Die, maggots, die!
Oh, son of a bitch.
Onwards! Don't linger, guardsman!
I'm on a kill streak.
Charge! I
Do you
said
still have a
charge!
minefield? Yeah, pop that right here.
Now you'll pay, scum!
Damn. Damn,
At
dirty.
your command! For the Emperor!
Neural implant, hold on. Oh, bloody hell. We're gonna pop that right here. And we're gonna pop this one. Because I know what's coming right there. I still remember the first time I did this.
Oh, the thundering blast of weapons. I wish my brothers were here to hear this canticle of death.
Talking about brothers, which chapter do you belong to? I'm not familiar with this iconography.
I am Sergeant Caius Thorm of the Stormwatcher Space Marines.
Explain. I don't know that chapter.
I would be truly disappointed if you did. Our existence is secret, our numbers are few, and our burden is terrible. We are the Watchers in the shadows, but rest assured, we are the sanctioned blades of the Calgary Conclave.
Why is he talking
Doing
that
what
direction?
exactly?
Dying gloriously during classified inquisitorial missions. Could we talk about this later?
Ready
Sure
to
thing.
fight!
I hate that he's
Inquisitor,
like,
the monastery shows signs of...
Not now.
no, no, don't you dare yell at Raggy. Like he's talking
Repent.
over his
Take
shoulder.
it like a man, guardsman! Move! Move!
One shot in that. They can take care of that. Damn it.
Take it like a man, guardsman!
Up, and there we go, of course.
Charge! I said charge! Take it like a man, guardsman! Die, maggots, die!
Oh, for the love of God, seriously.
For the
I can't save
Emperor.
your asses every time, guys.
At your command!
No. There.
Now your face, scum!
further. Look, I really don't want to have to run down there to get my loot. But I will, because those credits I really want. Ah, this is the final wave. Ah, more credits.
You are truly doing the Emperor's work, Inquisitor. Keep it up. We've crushed their main forces. Let's move out and disable that jammer.
Before their what? Their god arrives?
Trust me, it is already close. I wonder what it looks like.
After we disable the jammer, we must find Lord Klosterheim.
Oh, yes, that two-faced hypocrite. I have already lost a battle brother because of him, and then he left me down here to die. But now, move!
At your command.
Maybe you should. Shadow. Or not Shadow. I'm looking because you had messaged earlier about it. Now Fox is messaging about it. Yes, go get a shower. You have my authorization. The Emperor God allows you to. And remember, nothing you say can take me away from my Emperor God. I don't want to run too close down that. I want to kill these damn things before. Ah, damn it. Deactivate the teleport jammer.
At your command.
Alright.
For the Emperor!
Here we go. Madness incarnate.
Oh, traitorous scum! Mockery to your honor! Perish, you filth! Ah!
Okay, so yeah, in case you didn't notice, he just ripped Kaya's Thorn
Target eliminated.
like in pieces, and I am so happy about this. I know I shouldn't be. I honestly know I shouldn't be, but I might be.
Inquisitor, what's happening down there? Are you all right?
I'm great. I've just killed a Hellbrute, a twisted mockery of a space marine. Praise the Emperor. I also have an Imperial Space Marine with grievous wounds, and I want to bring him aboard our ship.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The Monastery has turned on the warp drives, and it's ready to leave the star system. Disable the jammer now.
I love
your
that his
command.
leg's over here. His body's here. Okay, before we do that, are there any chests? Nope. I should just leave Kaya's Thorn. I mean, it would make me so much happier later.
I've disabled the teleport jammer. At least, I hope so.
Inquisitor, you must teleport back before the ship leaves. We don't know where it's headed, and worse, the Jelly shields are probably compromised. Warp travel would kill you. Hurry up, you don't want to get stranded over there.
Yeah, that's why I got all the loot before I left.
Inquisitor, are you all right?
I'm fine, Captain. I'm back on your ship, leaving the teleportarium as we speak. I need medical assistance down here for the Space Marine. What is happening to the Martyr?
It's preparing to enter the warp. I thought it was a derelict.
It is derelict, Captain, which seems to attract the attention of both our allies and enemies. The Martyr is a mystery, but it is very much alive.
And your mystery ship is gone. What happens now?
I will notify the Caligari Conclave. Then we will wait and see.
Because that's what happens. You know, it's funny. I can't stand Caius Thorn, but I'm starting to sound like him. Yes, Inquisitor, we shall go. Yeah, no thank you. What the hell is this? Oh, it's the deck. Nice. That's new.
Inquisitor, my astropath has sent your audio log to the Caligari Conclave, as you requested.
Let me guess. Another local warp surge manifestation swallowed the message whole.
No, actually. We have received an official follow-up on your report.
Wow.
That must be a mistake. It's the Imperial bureaucracy. I wasn't expecting to hear from them for a few standard years.
I have no idea what we found out there, but it must be really important. See for yourself.
Inquisitor, we are raising your clearance level. You are henceforth authorized to listen to confidential information without facing immediate excommunication. Your discovery has greatly intrigued the Conclave. You have found a ghost of the past, Inquisitor. The Martyr had strong ties to the Inquisition, and as such, it is very important to us. We all thought that the fortress monastery had been destroyed, with the exception of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. He dedicated his life to finding the Martyr, only to disappear without a trace. And now, you have proof of both the existence of the Martyr and the whereabouts of Lord Klosterheim. We want answers. Continue this investigation. Evaluate the data. Gather new clues and find the Martyr. Hopefully with Lord Klosterheim on board so he can explain his disappearance. We must remind you that this investigation requires absolute secrecy, and it will be your task, and your task alone.
Our task is to find a ghost ship in the vast expanses of the Imperium. How hard could it be?
The Space Marine I rescued was part of the expedition that found the Martyr somehow. If I can interrogate him, I'm sure he can help us.
That man is in stasis at the moment. He was torn into pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a warrior of the Adeptus Astartes is not a simple mortal we can treat.
Indeed. We need a tech priest with unique skills and knowledge of the genetic material of the Adeptus Astartes. We need a Magos biologist specialist, which could be difficult.
I come from a long line of rogue traders, Inquisitor. I know the secrets of this sector, and I can tell you where to find the tech priest you need. The Merciful Agony is a hospital fortress in the Chernobog system. It's also a secret research station of the Adeptus Mechanicus. You'll find a Magos Biologus there.
It is so weird. Okay, great. Level 5. The cage. The clues I have discovered indicate that the machine spirit of the Martyr, which inhabits the fortress monastery and controls all systems and machinery on the decks, has probably gone mad, possibly during a warp incident. And it has been displaying paranoid tendencies for a long time now. It locked down the Martyr completely, and trying to destroy approaching vessels to protect itself for unclear reasons. The Abandoned Colossus. I can conclude at this point that the abandoned fortress monastery, which the cryptic distress signal came from, is called Martyr, and that it entered the Caligari sector roughly 5,000 years ago. God, it's like Buck Rogers all over again. After the Imperial Civil War called the Age of Apostasy, the Martyr was commandeered by an Inquisitor called, I believe he was named, Uther Tiberius Kirk, who had a very clear purpose for traveling here, and some of the members of his retinue had reasons to worry about his intentions. What exactly happened during the subsequent 5,000 years is unclear. At some point, the Martyr must have disappeared into the warp, and it was spat out by a recent warp swords in the system, already infested by the bile of Nurgle. Level 6. But it is so weird not to have the Magos, not to have Caius. Oh, yeah, well, of course the Astropath is there. He should be there. Not to have the Adeptus Mechanicus. Oh my god. Not to have the, well, we'll get to her, the psychic crazy chick. Male, tarot, God, don't even have tarot access yet. That is really sad. It is so weird. Obviously, Adeptus Mechanicus and Psyker is over there as well, I believe. Alright, Raggy. Do we have anything to write home with? Nope, I'm not going to use the other skins. I want to stay with the Hololithic. Actually, there we go. Okay, so now that we have those shifted around, and I know that it's better, but I'm not using stealth because I am not a blade dancer yet. That comes later. Nope, not using refractor fields. Okay. Now, we know that's an improvement by far. Fragregate is not. That is not. Alright, now we can go and talk to Raggy. Alright, Raggy. Yeah. Wow. I don't recall dropping myself down that much in Caligari credits yesterday. That's fine. We'll build them back up quickly. And I can't craft yet. That's how annoying this is. Oh, good lord. But you know what? I don't see a green Hololithic. So we'll take it. Yeah, I do like... but I'm not a blade dancer yet. Stop looking. Don't have any crafting recipes because we haven't opened it yet. Alright. Go back to this real quick. Oh, that's a better set of armor for her. No longer, well, she's still wearing the heels, but at least their platforms are not like huge stiletto heels like they had last time. Alright. Sell those to Raggy real quick. Yeah, let's go visit Chernobog real quick. And then we'll walk the dog afterwards. Merciful Agony. And we're on the side quest. Saving Caius Thorn. What am I thinking?
This is Metasurgeon Agrippa 723 Theta speaking. How can I assist you, Inquisitor?
This hospital fortress employs a legion of trained doctors and med servitors. It is not an ordinary infirmary, but a facility dedicated to the treatment of Inquisitors, and also a secret research station. The fortress is equipped with equipment blessed by the Machine God, and a separate ward deals with Inquisitors who want to undergo some genetic modifications and are willing to pay the price. Bionic. Okay, so to answer our question, I have a space marine on my ship with grievous injuries. I need a Magos Biologus immediately.
Your request cannot be granted. I suggest that you seek medical assistance elsewhere.
Oh, lady, you just screwed up. Quit playing with your skull. I'm on a special assignment from the Caligari Conclave. I must insist, Genitor. Don't make me ask twice.
Allow me to clarify. The Magos Biologus with the required skill set is unavailable. Current status: assigned to priority level research for atonement and gathering of sacred data.
Atonement, yet at no point in time do we ever ask what the fuck she did need atonement for. Where can I find this Magos Biologus?
Our brethren have been studying an epidemic on the St. Abelard relay station. We lost contact with the station recently.
Thank you for your cooperation. If my voice was feeling better, I'd actually try and mimic the assassin. She's just so sarcastic, it's awesome. One of the big commercial hubs of the subsector, this heavily fortified void station has a secluded monastery pylon, which serves as a very important astropath relay station, transmitting messages, encrypted manifestos. Ooh, manifestos. I should watch Hack the Planet. and highly confidential code psalms to the various star systems in the subsector. Actually, that sounds like a plan. I should totally do that, now that I think about it. Yes, I think I will. Sorry, just closing everything up over here. Okay. Relay station. That's number 2, almost 6. What are we going to do? Search for a clue on the St. Abelard relay station about the Magos Biologus. Yep, okay, mission, I can't even speak. That is how tired I am. I have arrived at the St. Abelard astropathic relay station to find Metrodora Thelema, a skilled Magologus. Damn it, my throat. A skilled Magos Biologus conducting important research into a recent outbreak of a mysterious epidemic, COVID-3019. The Void Station is, however, in lockdown, and all communication channels are cut off. We're detecting a strong chaos presence. I'm entering the station to find out the fate of the Magos Biologus. Now, suddenly, this makes a shit ton more sense. We're locked down. There's a mysterious virus. What do you think, Kat? I think you were so passed out asleep that you're not even paying any attention to me, Kat.
Inquisitor, the epidemic that spread through the relay station was just the prelude to a full-scale chaos infestation. The Void Station is in total lockdown until the decontamination teams and the Imperial Guard troops arrive, and that could take time.
Why would they need the whole team? One sharp blade. That's all it takes to cut out the malignant growth. I'll go in.
Do you really believe that the Magos Biologus you seek is there? Alive?
Don't know.
There are still people on the station. Metrodora Thelema is a sacred priest of the Omnissiah. I believe she can take care of herself.
What the fuck keeps popping out of my character? Nope, stop that. It's like on my belt or something. I swear, she's got like a selfie stick. Okay, continuing on. That's for making me come down here and deal with this bullshit. Oh, look. Nurgle. Because of course, it has to be Nurgle. Alright, so if I recall, there are actual... Oh, line up, bitches. There are skulls down here. That should have been a kill streak. There's my kill streak. He twitched. Never mind. I don't see any red lines on the floor. Well, not really on the floor, but I don't see a whole bunch of skulls linked together. You know what? I honestly can't remember which is the right way to go. Because I don't want to go to... Ah, you son of a bitch! You see? You see? Come on. God damn stupid skulls.
Precious blood.
precious. My precious. Okay, so this is the dead end. Good, that's what we wanted. That's what I think about your damn skulls. So I was watching a really interesting YouTube skull clip the other day. Well, not really a clip, but a video about developers react to speedruns. Doom Eternal. God, that is why.
Inquisitor, if you don't mind me asking, why are you so sure this Caius Thorn could help your investigation?
He's a space marine, a legendary defender of the Imperium. It makes him the most important member of Klosterheim's retinue. Even if their relationship was as strained as it seems, he must have been very close to the Lord Inquisitor, and he could have knowledge of important details.
He could. He doesn't. But he could. Okay, a little closer, a little closer, a little closer. Bam. Anyways, though, the developers were just... If you get a chance, it's on the IGN network. Watch it. It is amazing. They are so just beside themselves over the fact the speedrunner was breaking the game and trying to figure out how he was doing some of the stuff he was doing. But they weren't angry about it. They thought it was the funniest thing in the world. And how do you go through and stop this? Like, some of these things should have been patched to begin with, to be honest. More importantly, would going through and actually patching them make a difference in the next DLC? Like, should they make it an option where you can patch this or leave it open for speedruns? And they made the determination, obviously, that elevators were the bane of speedruns. If you can force a speedrunner into an elevator, and they're like, yeah, we're going to make it go slow. And because they tend to break things to get the speeds they want and go out of bounds, they were talking about, just for giggles, screwing with the speedrunners and putting scenes you couldn't, cutscenes that you could not escape, that had to play out up in the skyboxes, even if it was just for like 10 seconds, just enough to really screw the speedrunners. Like, they were having so much fun with it. And again, they weren't angry by any stretch of the imagination. They actually want to go through and see what they can do to help build things up for it. And of course, obviously, this guy did their game in like 47 minutes or something. Set a world record. Which just really irritated the hell out of themselves. Okay, that's a teleport beacon. We definitely want to destroy it. Which means there's going to be skulls around here. Because why else do you do a fucking teleport beacon? Except for skulls. Or an alarm.
Kill the heretic!
There we go. I have to admit, watching videos like that are just awesome. To watch the development team go on and on and on about stuff. And to see the ones that are actually very good-humored about it. Not all are. That's just a supply crate. We haven't even used a grenade yet. Did that go anywhere? No. Okay. this obviously goes someplace. Nope. And that must be the way we go. You know, I'm gonna run in here and grab something and miss the goddamn skulls because I'm paying so much attention to loot. And it's gonna be the same damn thing as last time.
Inquisitor, I have completed the task you gave me. There is no trace of the Martyr anywhere in the logbooks of my ship. This ship is ancient and has traveled everywhere in the sector, and still, nothing.
I suspected that much. It was worth a try.
I wish I had the treasured logbook of my rogue trader clan. It has been in the possession of my family since my ancestor received the warrant of trade.
What happened to that logbook?
It has disappeared when the Inquisitorial Purge destroyed the clan headquarters.
It is indeed quite unfortunate, Captain.
That's okay, we're gonna go get it later anyway. Alright, so a room full of red. Uh-huh. Great place to hide skulls. Just saying. Shit.
Precious blood.
My precious.
There was a protective hex on the chest. I must defeat the summoned creature.
Oh, of course I'm gonna defeat the summoned creature, for God's sakes. Not even gonna get a chance
Back
to
to the
attack
abyss,
it.
creature. I wonder why this chest was so heavily protected.
Because there was a purple inoculator in it. Which, actually, I can't even use yet. But that's okay.
Kill the heretic!
Massacre. So what does this chest have? Okay, so there is a clue up there. I guess we'll go up there. Excuse me. Final report, Garrison Commander Kazaf. Encoded by Departamento Monitorum Kappa 6789 Protocol. Using my Rosette, Inquisitor 6483 blah 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 ORA. Override. Warning, classified report. Militarum Tempesticize only. Grade, Primus 5 clearance only. Last defensive perimeter collapsed. Loss of the base is imminent. Lord Commissar Rock the Casbah. Baron has fallen. I took command of the remaining forces in the Librarium as the ranking officer. The Astropath quarter is confirmed as lost. I ordered Bravo Squad. Oh, hey, there we go. That's Hot Pants' squad. Is to retreat with the survivors, but their chances, considering the hostile activity in the Void Dock, are minimal. As of this moment, Tempestus Garrison St. Abelard, Caligard, Chernobog, has ceased to function as a fighting entity. I shall follow the standard Exodus protocol. The Emperor protects. Note number 1. The Engine Seer finally managed to identify the source of the initial chaos. An invasive scrap code debilitated the machine spirit, cut our communication, and destroyed the primary data vault. The secondary data vault is partially salvageable. The Tech Priest managed to online a firewall litany before total data loss. His words. Note 2. According to the Lord Commissar Baron Rock the Casbah, the primary objective of the attack was very specific: to capture the St. Abelard Astropath Choir and block the Chernopog. Telepathic duct. Is there a connection to recent outbreaks? Excuse me. Such elaborate tools and coordination are way beyond the capabilities of a simple heretic cells. This attack may be part of a greater operation. Further investigation is advised. Yes. Yes, it is. Because we know it's not the Drukhari. They don't come into play until later. Spoilers. My bad. Oops. They could have been carrying plague. Ah, I see, bitch. Die. Damn skulls. I will give you a B for effort. This is Shadow's fault. Shadow, you're supposed to be pointing out all these skulls. Oh, toxicity. Now let's get out of the forest. Tolly's not here to play the Hello, can you go game and keep me alive? Alright. Medical supplies. Nope, but we could use the one grenade medic, why not? Oh! You know, Sukat, you had plenty.
Inquisitor, our Arga readings have suddenly spiked to alarming levels. You've reached the center of the chaos infestation. Stay alert.
Thank you. You had this to yourself, Cat. You chose not to eat any of it. Don't come over here and get in my way. Okay, well, if all else fails and they're going to go ahead and give me a tech shrine, why not the balls use it? Yeah, let's go ahead and bring up my girls. Dude, really? Do you really want to sit there and do that? No, I didn't think so. You know what? Let's throw another one at his ass. Oh, out of the poop. Oh. Got it.
You're in the archives, Inquisitor. Try to find a cogitator that can grant you access to the data vaults.
No! I want you to find my loot first, and then I'll access the cogitator. Quit knocking things down, boo. Alright, fine.
This is the central cogitator of the station. If this Magos biologist tried to send a report to her superiors, it must be logged here.
Oh, you're fine, Shadow. Yeah, there's no food over there, boo. What? Why do you do this? Every time. We get to a certain point in the stream. Okay. Error 728 partially reconstructed. Region Caligari sector. Segmentum tempestuous. Destination. Okay, no. Choir Saint Abilade. Turnabog. Something. Conduit. Telepathic duck. Trans-inferior relay. CH59. Date. Oh, we're not going to read it. Reference Caligari. You are spitting drool everywhere, little guy. Come here. By Sister to Forge World. Koshi Prime. RE report update. Decrypted message. This is Metrodora Thelema recording my message for astropathic transmission. My work is finished here. I have lost 14 teammates. This fascinating malady. Okay, guys, they're really. Hey, no. Cream soda is not for kiddies. Thank you, Morpheus, for hitting me with your tail. What are you now? You're like an ankylosaurus or something? You gonna smack me with your tail? Are you a dinosaur? You're a dinosaur cat. You're not that old. Which applied. Okay. I have lost 14 teammates this vacillating malady, which supplied me with valuable subjects that made the identification of the pathogen possible. That was Wuhan, China. The infection is undeniably Imperial in origin, and my research indicates that it must have been transferred to the via one of the incoming cargo vessels. I have narrowed down the possible sources to 3 worlds in the subsector. I will visit all 3 to locate the source of the epidemic. Reference that one, that one, that one, that one. Praise to the Omnissiah Zucat. This is what happens when you have a kitty. Oh, you can only see his ears. Ha, well. Now you can see more than the ears. There you go. What do you think? Huh? What do you think? Okay, yeah.
I
We're gonna
missed
go
the
back to the
Naples
ship.
biologist on the station. I logged the 3 potential destinations where I could find
There you
her.
go.
Oh, I hope she's worth all this trouble.
That does not mean you get to go up there and chase a cat. I'm staring at you, because I know what? You ate and made a mess. Come here. You okay? Nope, let's get that food off your chin. Fruit off the chin! Thank you. Thank you. You're a good boy. Okay. Thank you for the kitty kisses. Ouch. Looks like you guys ate all the food. Sorry, did it again. I think the heat here is making you guys hungry all the time. Yep, Subu. Sue. Sue. She wants to say hi. She wants to say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, so we need to go back to the ship. Oh, yep, no. There we go. And I think with that I actually should probably walk the dog and get him fed dinner. And find something small to eat. And take my stuff right. And go to bed. Because I do not want a repeat of today. Oh, look, we have subdermal plating perk unlocked. Open daemon guarded reliquaries during the missions. Alright, so let's go here. No, we don't unlock that level 15, so we're gonna wait. I hear you, cat. I'm not worried about it. Please stop. Oh, Apollo. Yes, I know you want to go for a walk and get your dinner. I am aware. I am working on it. Okay, I'm not working on it, but I'm thinking about it heavily. That's actually pretty cool. Let's just fill up the range tree for the moment, and we'll grab that. Oh, you know what? And let's check inventory. Well, I knew it was going to happen there. I do not want to sell the body skin. What? I don't like this body? I mean, she's a blonde. She could be better. It could be a brunette. God, look at all those litanies hanging off of her ass. No shoes, no shirt, and she still gets service. What? Go look at that body. What? No? Okay. The cat told me I can no longer sing any more of that. That I must stop. Okay. Yeah, I have no recipe set. I haven't opened that up. Okay, so this is where I'm going to stop. 2 hours. Long time. So this is Monday. Warhammer Wednesday's coming up. Maybe we'll play her for Warhammer Wednesday instead of continuing on with the Heavy Crusader. All of these get uploaded to YouTube. God, going all the way back to early access and closed beta. They're all loaded up on the YouTube channel, which is actually, I believe, in the link somewhere. Used to be. If not, I'll add it back in. So I'm going to go ahead and stop right here. Thank you everybody for coming and watching. Have a good day, good night. Those of you that are working right now, try not to work too hard. Those of you that have work coming up, try not to work too hard. Those of you who are going to sleep, sweet dreams. Those of you that have to work tomorrow, don't work too hard. Or you can be like a lot of us where we're putting in 10-hour days, which is just ridiculous. Okay, so everybody have a great rest of your day / night. And thank you for coming and watching. And I will see everybody maybe tomorrow, possibly Wednesday. Definitely Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see what happens. And thank you again.